Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator. I don't think I've done a video of this on this channel. I know that I did some videos on this on my previous channel, and there's some stuff that I've missed out. There's been some updates, some DLCs, and all that sort of stuff since I last did a video, so I thought I'd check out some of the things. I'm firstly going to check out a brand new DLC that's only just come out, and then I'm probably going to do a few other videos, because apparently there's some tuning options and stuff, and you can actually modify cars now in some ways. I think you can sort of change bumpers, lights, all that sort of stuff. Maybe wheels, hopefully, because last time I remembered this game, it wouldn't let you put wheels from different cars on, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. But today, what I want to check out is a brand new DLC that's just come out for this game that adds proper Mercedes-Benz cars into the game. Normally the cars are sort of, they look like some sort of car, but they're not really branded. These ones are actually branded and are part of, it's just, I don't know, Mercedes has worked with the company that makes this game, and they've added a couple of their cars into the game for you to fix up and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the auction house, and I'm going to buy the first Mercedes I see, and we're going to check it out and change and fix a few bits on it. So here we go, let's go to here. And let's go to the auction center. Okay, here we go. And the first car is actually a Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC. And there is also the other Mercedes-Benz here, so we can get both of them in one go. So let's try and bid on this one and see what we get it for. Starting bid is 7,000. We're currently up to 9, 10, 11. I'm just going to click spamming this because I've got so much money that it doesn't really bother me. If anyone's wondering, I'm using a sort of special hacked, it's not really hacked, I have a special code where I can get unlimited stuff, which I'm using just for the sake of this video, so we can definitely make sure that we can afford all cars, parts, and everything else. Oh my god, the bidding on this is getting crazy. I don't know how the bidding on this can be competitive, really, because normally these go for ridiculous prices no matter what. So although it's got a starting bid of 7,000, we're already up to 35, 36. Oh god, we're almost up to nearly 40,000. There we go. I've won it. And let's stick it in parking. And also I'm going to bid on the 300 SL at the same time. Also, at this point, I'm going to put some comments up on the screen. Some comments and answers and stuff like that from the previous video. And also, guys, don't forget that you can follow me on Twitter at Figureight. Links in the description below. And also, for those of you that play GTA 5, you can, of course... Oh, I can click next car. Forgot about that. Yeah, if you have GTA 5, you can join the new GTA 5 crew, the Figureight crew. Links for that is, of course, in the description below as well. Let's go to next car, because this is not something I'm interested in. That looks like a Mustang. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be based on the Mustang. The next one's the GT20. Then we've got the new Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Okay, here we have the Sakura GT20. Oh, wow, look at that. That is based on the 2000 GT, Toyota 2000 GT. I love that car. That is an amazing car. I think we're probably going to have to do a video on that because that is awesome. Let's go to the next car then. And here we are with our second Mercedes. Look at this. What a beauty. It's in terrible condition. And it's in a horrible colour. And look at the bid already, starting at 21,000. This is going to be one expensive car. I mean, if we're talking about these, if we're looking at, like, real value of these cars, like, if we were to apply this to real life, we spent a huge amount on that 560 SEC. I don't think that's what they would cost in real life, especially in the condition that it was in. I think they would probably only cost a couple of $1,000s at most, I think. We're getting pretty close. We're pretty much just take it. There we go. We're now more expensive than the 650, or the 560 rather. Oh, this is crazy. This is going to get really expensive, I feel. Already up to 50,000, 51,000, 52,000. And we win for $53,000. Let's put that one in parking as well. And quit and go back to our garage. Okay, here we are. So I'm just going to grab one of these cars from the parking. What I should have done is really just stuck one of them in the garage. But if we go over to parking, I see that the parking is now completely changed from the previous time I played this. Last time you had to wait for it to load up, and you had to go through the parking and find the car. Now, we can just do it this way, which is so much easier. And there we go. The car should now be in the garage. Here we are. Check that out. That is a really bad condition car. And also, the other thing is, I think it was the last time I played this, when we had the rusty panels, the body was not rusty, but it seems to me now that the body is now a separate entity, and it can now have rust. However, I still... if one of the developers for this game ever watches this video, the one thing that I really think you should think about is how shiny really would a car be with this amount of rust. I mean, we're talking rust around every single window thing here, missing door panels, and it's got like a super gleamy, super shiny paint. I don't think that's how... I think it would not have that much shine. It would be matted. If it's super rusty, it would probably be really sort of matted down. And, you know, it's not going to look completely brand new and shiny like that with rust. I think it... Yeah, it looks a bit weird to me. So, right, I need to try and remember how to play this game because I have not played this in a long time. So I'm going to move vehicle to my left lifter. There we go. And I guess, how do we control this? I think it's here, isn't it? There we go. Let's lift that up. Let's take a look underneath and see what we've got to look at. Okay, most of this is pretty... That doesn't look too bad under there, to be honest. Is there some way... I think there is a way that we can... toggle conditions mode? What does that do? Oh, okay, so we don't have... I think we might have to take this on some road tests, actually. So I'm going to put this back down. How do we take the road tests? Okay, here we go. So we have to go to the old factory test track, and we can pick this one right here. So, right, let's give this car a test drive. Okay, here we are. And I forgot the fact that there's no doors on this car. Apparently, it still let us drive it. That was weird. Okay, that was a really weird stuttering at the beginning. I don't know what that's supposed to represent. Where do we go from here? I think we go left. Whoa, whoa, okay. The controls for this are quite weird. The driving thing on this is definitely a mini game rather than a feature. It feels really weird. There's our slalom. Whoa! Whoa! God, we haven't hit anything. We're still good. Over the bumps! No! Oh, God. Over the bumps. Over the bumps. And is that a stop? No, that's not a stop. Oh, this is the stop over here. Tell what, the steering is awful in this thing. I guess it's because it's broken. That's not actually me doing that. And there we go. All sorts are broken. Okay, so here's our report. We've got some really bad damage to the sway bars, rear springs. That's probably affecting the handling. The steering just kept jerking from side to side. Some of this isn't too bad. Fuel injection, tie rods, hub bearings, although they're not that great. Most of those are pretty low. So what other things can we do to test? What's this? Toggle body mode? Okay, that's that one. Conditions mode is that one. Oh, so we can see there's some of the things that we've tested. These ones are all related just to driving and not so much the engine, I guess. So hang on. What happens if I take it to the test path? How does this thing work? Where's our test path? It's over here. Let's go into here. Right, so this is going to be suspension test, brakes test. Move forward onto brake tester. Okay, we're now on the brake tester. Press and hold brake. Okay, here we go. I don't know that's testing. I guess it's sort of like a rolling road thing. I guess that's how it's working. Right, we're going to move forward for the rear wheels. And we're going to test again. Holding the brakes down. Move front wheels onto suspension tester. Which is this thing down here, I guess. There we go. Wait. Oh, this is fancy. I don't think a normal garage would have this sort of stuff. This is pretty fancy, really, for a garage. I guess that's what the test drive would have given us anyway. I'm not sure if this is going to tell us anything else. Oh, apparently it does. All of that lot. Okay, there is some really bad stuff here. Really bad stuff. So what about the rest? If we go to conditions mode, toggle body, we still don't have much information on the engine or anything else like that. So how do I find out the condition of that sort of stuff? Hang on. Oh, actually, I've just thought. Do we have to get into here? Is there not something that we can do whilst we're here? We used to be able to, like, plug in things into the ECU and stuff like that to test different things, but I'm not sure how to do that now. Okay, this is our inventory, where apparently I've got loads of stuff in here. Look at all this! I've got clips, I've got timing covers, pistons. I must be doing some really huge build that I've completely forgotten about. But this doesn't explain how I get... Hang on, what's in the front right seat? So we can actually sit in the seats, that's pretty cool. Not in the back, though. That doesn't help. Okay, I don't really know what's going to happen there, but there is still a huge amount of parts that we have got to fix. Look at all that lot. All that lot. We have to find the parts to buy all of that lot. And we have to change them. I am not going to do that in this video because that is just utterly ridiculous. It would take an obscene amount of likes for me to actually go down that path and actually do that. If you were genuinely interested in watching me trying to rebuild this, then you're probably going to have to let me know with, like, something, a ridiculous number, like 1,000 likes. If it hits that, I will do a video of me fixing some of that stuff. But otherwise, I think for now, I'm just going to do the exterior and paint it and make it look all nice. So, I guess we're going to take stuff off then. Let's go to assemble body mode. And can we take stuff off? I want to be able to take some of this stuff off now. Okay, that's how you do it. So it's not in the assemble body mode. That's how you put stuff on. I need to try and remember how this all is. Okay, let's take the fenders off. The fender. Hang on, what I should have done... I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff that's here. I'm going to just sell everything that I have. If I could sell junk, there we go. I could sell all that. Some of this isn't junk apparently, but I'm going to sell it all anyway because whatever car I was working on, I'm not going to work on it now. So it's all going to go, so I've got a clear inventory. Wow, there is so much stuff. That's the Malik that it's saying there. I wonder what car that was. I don't know what the Malik is. Okay, that's all the engine stuff, I think. Running gear, brakes, exhaust. We can get rid of that. Rid of that. Gearbox. We got some stuff in there. Get rid of that. And the body stuff. Oh, look, we've got the Malik lights. We'll get rid of all those. We'll make sure to keep just the Mercedes parts. Okay, so all the parts we have are just the ones we're taking off now. That's great. Headlights. I don't know if that's in bad condition, so we're going to take that off anyway. Front bumper. We've got the wheels I'm going to take off. We're going to have to lift the car up. Hang on. Let's do that in just a second. Let's take the trunk off. That light there, just in case it looks a bit damaged. And I think that's everything. I think that is everything. Right, let's just lift this up in the car lifter then. And we're going to take the wheels off. Like that. Actually, I'm wondering now, I think I probably didn't have to lift it up this high, but at least it's easier to see this way. We'll take this wheel off of here. I'm going to test. Apparently you can paint the wheels, which is something interesting. I'm going to have to see. Also, I want to test if we can paint the wheels and if we can change to something completely different and not have to have these standard wheels. That would be pretty cool. Okay, there is our fourth wheel. So if we go over to our repair bench, wherever that is, it's over here. I'm going to see if there's anything that we can just repair using our repair table. So, oh, we managed to repair that. Keep going. Repairing. Repairing, 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 repairing. Some of these, I guess, they do actually break. Oh, some of these have actually gone to 100. That's pretty cool. Let's just keep spamming this in. That one did not repair. Okay, part condition decreased. So we're just going to try and see if we can get some stuff to 100. And put that all back on the car. Let's go to our inventory. What have we got here? The hood, the left fender. Okay, some of these have been destroyed. Only 2 of them. Right fender and right headlight. We need to get 2 headlights, though. Okay, let's go to our tablet. We're going to go to body parts. We're going to search for Mercedes. That's all the 300 SL stuff. We want the stuff for the 560. If I just search for 560, that's going to give us a better thing here. So we're going to take left headlight, right headlight. What else do we need here? There's those 2. So we can get rid of this. We can sell that. Right front fender. Let's sell that and buy another one. Right front fender there. And what else are we missing? We're missing a right-hand tail light. And also the 2 doors, of course. So there is 1 door. We'll grab that. We'll grab the right-hand tail light. And we'll grab the other door here. And that should be everything to go back on. Apart from the wheels. I want to make sure... Let's just get some different wheels this time. And see if they'll fit on. Okay, so this is the standard wheels, the rims. All the rims that we've just got, we've able to fix them. So we won't need to buy any more of those. But let's just pick a different wheel here. And see if we can try them on. What would go with this car? I imagine most of these wheels would probably look pretty cool. Could we go for like wire wheels? Okay, that might be a bit too much. Let's go for something like... what should we... It's probably not going to work. It's probably not going to work, so we're not going to spend too much time worrying about this. Let's just go for Rim Classic 3. I'm just going to buy 1, just to see if I can put it on. So, we're going to pick that. Okay, yeah, it won't let us pick anything else. We can only have that one. Right, never mind then. I can sell that wheel and stick these new ones back on. There we go. Wheel 2. Back on as well. Oh, I should note at this point that I do actually have all the upgrades here to get fast unbolting, assembly, disassembly, and all that sort of stuff. So it's slightly faster than if you were just starting to play this game. There's wheel 3 going on like that. See, look, they're nice and quick. They're not super slow like they normally are at the start of that game. which is actually really annoying because it is really slow. Right, let's go into here. I'm starting to get the hang of this game again, starting to remember what I'm doing. Wheels are all back on. Okay, let's just knock this down then. And stick the rest of our body panels on. And then we're going to stick it into the paint booth and get rid of all the rust and stuff as well. Assembly body mode. We want left tail light. We want right tail light. We want trunk or boot lid. Rear bumper. Right hand door. Nice that we've bought them in blue already. That's cool. We have that fender there. We have the hood. We have this fender. This door. And then we have this light, and this bumper. And that is everything. Look at that. That's nice, apart from the rust that we got all around the back panel. But if we just go to move vehicle, we're going to go to paint shop. And let's paint this thing and make it a really nice color. Okay, here we go. So we've still got the rust here, but I'm guessing as soon as we move the color, it's going to get rid of the rust. Let's see. What should we go for? Should we go for a silver? I think maybe let's go for a silver. So I'm going to turn the saturation down. Hue's not going to change. We just want to change the brightness. What about a darkish silver? What about that? Let's get a paint car. Yep, we're going to apply that. And that should get rid of the rust. Oh, it hasn't got rid of the rust. How does that work? That's interesting. How does this work then? This is new to me. We changed the color, but we still have this problem with the body. I genuinely don't know what I have to do here. Okay, let's go back onto the lifter and see what we have to do. Let's just lift it up. I don't know how that's going to help, but nothing else is really screaming out to me right now. We've got the body bit here, and it doesn't want to let us do anything with the body, which is really confusing. Okay, I've been searching around, and there's a lot of things that can't be answered for. I think that the way the body works is it reflects on the total value of the car, and that shows you how rusty it is. So perhaps over time the rust will disappear as we work on the car, which I don't really get. I might be wrong. If any of you guys can play this game better than me and you know how to do this, let me know in the comment section below. And the other thing about painted wheels is apparently that only works with the other Mercedes, which we're going to be doing in another video and not this one. So as well as if you want me to continue this car and actually try and fix it up, let's just lift up the hood here. Let's just lift up. Look at this. This engine is really just all sorts of rusty. Let's just take that off there. Look at that. The filter is pretty bad. Let's take that out. That is really rusty, all of this thing. Oh man, this bit actually looks pretty new. Some of that looks really new. It's got slight... If we take that off, we're going to see the condition was 79%, which is not bad at all. But then the airflow sensor, if we take that out, I reckon this is going to be sort of like below 40%. 24, of course. We had the intake manifold, which... Oh, we could just take that off like that, can we? Okay. It's going to be apparent. I really don't know much about fixing engines. It doesn't make me less of a car guy as far as I'm concerned. I'm just... not into repairing engines as much, really. But I like it in the style of a game, just not in real life. But it does mean that I do know very little about all this sort of stuff. Right, that was... We're actually going to do like a proper teardown, I think, in this thing. But maybe I'll do that in another video. If you want me to do the whole thing, teardown of the engine, doing all the suspension and everything, making this a complete 100% car and working again, we need at least 1,000 likes on this video. And that's sort of to tell you that actually I probably don't want to do all that stuff. But if you guys want to see it, and that, I think 1,000 likes would be a convincing enough number. But apart from that, I will be doing a quick overview and just checking out the other Mercedes as well. But I'm going to be doing that in another video. And there's also some other parts of this game as well that I haven't checked out before on videos on this channel or my other channel. Including the tuning cars thing, which could be pretty cool. Might have to buy some extra bumpers and stuff and modify some cars, which would be pretty nice. But there we go. That is it for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know by rating, commenting, and subscribing. This is the state of our Mercedes. I quite like this Mercedes, actually. It's a two-door. And I'm pretty sure we can't open this now, can we? Yeah, it's actually a pillarless door, as you can tell from that. And I've always liked that about these older Mercedes with the pillarless thing. Yeah, see, there is where the seatbelt thing is, because there is no pillar here. I think that is cool. That is a really cool design. I don't think we even see that with cars these days because of, I assume, because of safety and stuff like that. But I love old cars with pillarless doors. and stuff like that. Really cool. But there we go, guys. That is it for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit me by rating, commenting, and subscribing. Secret word of the day shall be phalange. Or just a flange. Or a flange, however you like to say it. I think it's a flange, but I mean in the case of, I'm referencing friends here. A phalange. Say that in the comment section below if you've seen all the way to the end. But there we go. That is it. Thank you all very much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.